everybody, and welcome on into a new live stream here on the Brit YouTube channel. First of all, apologies for my lateness. I know I was supposed to start 5 minutes ago, but I was in the middle of having my dinner. Basically, I went home for the weekend, and yesterday it was my uncle's 60th birthday, so there was loads of food there, and I thought to myself, well, I'm a student, so I'm going to take a Tupperware, a couple of little containers home, or here, and then I'll have one for dinner tonight, one for dinner tomorrow. So what happened was I also had to cook dinner for the week, so I was practically rushing my way round after only just getting in a couple of hours ago. Ed can vouch for this. I literally had a chicken bone in my mouth as I turned on the live stream, and unless you all wanted to see me with chicken sauce and lamb chop
all over his lips.
Yeah, you know. So I decided the best thing to do would be to wait for 5 minutes. You're always late, don't worry about it, as long as you still stream. Well, exactly. And yeah, I'm not sure you guys would want to watch me just devouring a lamb chop. So I decided to eat my stuff first and then go live. So welcome on in. We've got 15 people watching, which is absolutely fantastic. Welcome on in, everybody. Please do hit the like button. I'm of course joined by my friend BlocksBricks, who of course needs no introduction, but Ed, what are you going to be building today?
Well, I'm going to continue building my Voltron. So I'm on number 3.
Oh, cool.
So this is the Voltron here. I've been kind of putting it aside for some time. I really want to finish this up and get it displayed. I don't know. Well, you guys can't see the side, but we took a ton of stuff out of here finally, and I created some more shelf space here and put all the boxes in the garage. So definitely eager to get this bad boy up and running and displayed. But I'm also going to crack, not going to build it, but I want to crack this bad boy open really quick and grab my last mini.
Get the layer, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not going to build the droid just yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably save that for a different stream, but I'm definitely going to take layout, complete my collection here in front of you guys. So.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I actually had that dilemma myself because I did get that set for Christmas, but of course we're nearly 3 months on from Christmas and I haven't built that one yet, and I think it's the only set I got for Christmas that I haven't actually touched, really. And of course the reason I wanted it mostly was that layer minifigure, so I was deciding whether or not I just crack it open and get the layer, and I thought, no, I'll do it properly. I'll wait until maybe I'm at home for the Easter break or summer or whenever it is that I decide to actually build them. And apologies as well, just looking at myself, my hair is a complete mess today, but that's also because I didn't even have time to fix my hair before the live stream. I was doing it as the countdown was on, and ran frantically in here to make sure I was here on time. But we're here, and we're getting started. I've also got a new video that has been edited and just waiting for the audio to be tweaked by my friend Ryan, who, Ryan Seville, just sort of fixed the audio. So we've got a new video coming out very shortly, another musical in Lego. So that's all exciting. If you guys would like to donate to the channel and support future content, it would mean the world to me if we attempted to hit that donation goal using the link in the description. Donations genuinely really do support the channel because it means that we can do more live series, more content provided for you, and ultimately it means the channel's sustainable. Views are not at a point where I'm making money from ads. That is just a thing of the past. Well, then again, I never really made that many made that much off ads. So my channel is pretty much a fan-funded project, so if you guys would like to use the link in the description and donate, it would mean the world to me. Please do hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm just going to read your comments, so pop any questions in the chat, build along with us. If you want to build something, then let me know. And I need a glass of water because I just had the spiciest chicken and lamb, and oh, it was like, my mouth was burning, but in a good way. It was like a party in my mouth, and everyone was invited, so. Right, yes. Big shout out to everyone, all of my family members who cooked different things. It was basically like all the family, everyone cooked something slightly different, and it was great. It was just a big selection
Call it a
of food.
potluck. Do you guys call it a potluck over there too?
A what?
Potluck.
Potluck. No, we don't have that term, but I see what you mean, because like everyone's just bringing something so you can just see what you get, I suppose. Yeah. No, it was just loads of chicken, but like nice chicken. I'm not usually a fan of chicken, but it was spicy chicken and rice and for dessert, my mum made a trifle. There was cake, and there was also Indian sweetmeats, ambala sweetmeats. My word, they are the most delicious. So much so that I actually got myself. Wait for it.
So good. Sounds so good.
I'm going to now. People at the family get together were probably wondering, why is Judah wandering around with a plastic container? And I'm like, I need to take some home. So look, these are Indian sweetmeats. I mean, these are just the tastiest thing. They look
Ooh.
weird, but they are just so sweet. Probably awful for you, but they taste amazing. So I don't know if
They look
anyone
like
else has
pork
had.
grinds.
Huh?
Pork grinds.
Yeah, well, you don't eat all of this in one go. This is like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 portions at least. But glorious sweetmeats. Getting home cooked food is the best when you're in college. I know, right? I had home cooked pie, potatoes, and vegetables for lunch. So that was good. And then I cooked myself. Actually, sorry, I will show you guys. I'm on a bit of a I'm doing food review. So we'll get to Lego in just a moment. But I also made this, which is a macaroni cheese.
Ooh.
That's going to be
that's a staple.
yeah, homemade, and I'm gonna
Yum.
have that for some lunches and some dinners this week. So I'm all prepped. I'm all ready for the new week. So welcome.
We're waiting for the technology where we could actually reach across the screen and grab from.
Yeah. Welcome, Easy Fox Productions, Legoland. Hello, welcome. Oh, you got an ad, BlocksBricks. Oh, you know, I heard that YouTube is literally going to be adding ads to all videos. There's some sort of ad change. I don't really know. I just watched this short randomly of Grandma Brit at the Lego store. Someone commented that she didn't sound enthusiastic about Chewbacca, and you said you didn't blame her. Has your view changed now? I don't remember. That was probably a reply to a comment, wasn't it? But yeah, my grandma did film a video when she was at the Lego store like a while ago, so it's weird that you kind of see that now. I don't know, is my answer. Like, the Chewie does kind of look weird, but I'm going to build it, and then I'm going to see how weird it looks in person. So if I go to, I'm going to try and find the thing, and then I'll switch the build cam, and you guys can see it coming together.
Have you got to the head yet? No, right?
No, I am only on bag 6 out of, I mean, I don't know how many there are, maybe 15, maybe not quite that many, but a pretty good number of bags. So
Paul Crown said that a potluck is usually a type of English stew. I didn't know that. Maybe that's where the name comes from. I wouldn't know. But that's kind of like what we call it over here. It's a potluck. Every time people come together, everyone brings a dish, and we all share the dishes in between. That's what we call a potluck. But yeah, it's interesting. It's a type of stew. I'm wondering what kind of stew it would be.
Is that not called like a buffet? Do you not call it a buffet?
Well, buffet. I mean, it's kind of like a buffet, but a buffet, it's not like. When I hear buffet, it's just like a restaurant that has a bunch of different dishes that they made. Whereas the difference between a potluck is like it's family oriented, I guess.
Right.
Where everyone comes in and brings something different.
Yeah, that's what we did. So, that's what we did. Yeah.
Yeah, it can in essence be a buffet as well. The potluck, obviously, it pretty much is a buffet.
Yeah.
Because you're eating different types of dishes and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of that. An English stew. The other thing is it's called like a bring a dish. You'd say it's a bring a dish event because everyone brings a dish. But I like that. I might start using that phrase. Potluck. That's good.
Yeah.
Buffet generally refers to a restaurant. There you go, Byington. Cyan God Productions. Welcome. The race car says I beat Loop de Loop here. Impressive. Welcome on in. Hey Ed, I've decided I want to join the USMC in a few years. Is service worth it in your opinion? Says Easy Fox.
Oh wow. Who? Easy Fox?
Yeah.
Wow, welcome, Easy Fox. Good to see you again, buddy. You're my favorite Republican, by the way. But, I mean, service is always an honorable thing to do, man. I always say so. I mean, it can be difficult. It depends on where you want to challenge yourself and how you want to challenge yourself. I discourage my family members, my younger brothers and family members to do so. But if they did, to pick a job that's not combat related, I guess, if you want to take the safest bet. But irregardless, like some of my nephews, they joined the military and they went straight into the infantry. The same thing I did, and I have one of my wrestling buddies or one of my wrestling students when I used to coach wrestling in high school. He joined the infantry and he went all the way to Ranger school and everything. So he's already in E6. He's outranks me already. So, and it's an honorable thing to do. Will there be times of worry? Obviously, there will be times of worry, but it's a huge sacrifice to make, and I mean it brings honor, and it was a great experience. It's a really great experience with a lot of really bad experiences for me personally.
Yeah.
So was it worth it? I can't see that I can't see myself any other way. the kind of man and the kind of character that I have without the military. So I believe it was worth it to me. There was moments in my life where I thought definitely it wasn't worth it, um, and I was suffering a lot. But with God's blessings, things changed, things turned around. I'm doing so much more better. I'm dealing with my mental health so much better, and obviously I got Lego to help me out. So, yeah, it can be a really good experience, man, for sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. Very wise words. Very wise words there, Ed. When they advertise a buffet and just serve breadsticks, I don't. I think that's an English thing. Do you have breadsticks in the US?
Breadsticks, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Most
Okay.
of the time, I see breadsticks with at pizza joints and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
Right.
that's funny. I can't imagine they advertise a buffet and all you see is breadsticks. No, that's not a buffet.
Yeah, yeah. I'd feel quite scammed. Paul Kahn says potluck originated in Shakespeare's days when a pot was hanging over the fire all day and they would just throw anything in the pot. Thus the phrase potluck.
Ah, that makes sense.
Interesting. So maybe that is where the phrase carried over to mean
Right.
like a buffet. I mean, I wouldn't particularly want to have a medieval potluck stew because you could have like a rat in it or something like that. Who knows what there would be in it. But interesting. Thank you so much for the information there, Paul Kahn. I'm going to Disney Florida World next week. Awesome, the race car. Ed, you were in Disney California yesterday, right?
Absolutely, yes. And we just renewed our annual pass. Didn't think we were gonna do it because we have the baby on the way, but
Yeah.
we decided like shoot, we might just take a 3-month hiatus. But once the baby's around 3 months, we're gonna go give it its first Disney experience.
Wow.
Just to stimulate it and get him out there and stuff like that. But we did go yesterday, and we had such a great time. Lately, we've been just buying a lot of teddies and outfits for the kids, and of course, we got ourselves a couple of jackets and sweaters and stuff like that. So, and I also picked up this bad boy. Excited to get that one.
So cool! I desperately need that one. That's a must-have.
Really not. I mean, just from the box art, it looks pretty fantastic. And I've seen a couple of videos of people putting it out there. I'm excited to get this one built for sure.
Yeah, I think that set's flown under the radar for a lot of people because it was the only Lego Star Wars set to launch on March 1st, which I thought was kind of strange because they've had the design. We know that they've had the design since 2022 at least because there was the rumor about it releasing alongside. I can't even remember. Maybe it was 2021, but it was whenever the Luke Skywalker pilot helmet released, and they had that as a design that was rumored, and then they decided to scrap it. Clearly, they've brought that design back. Who knows if they've made any changes to it? But it's just very interesting to me that they chose to launch it quite quietly rather than making a bigger fuss about it, releasing it alongside the stuff in January or even the May the 4th releases. But it's definitely one that I'd like to get.
Gamer29 says, wow, the baby can't live longer than 3 months without Disneyland.
To be fair, I mean, I feel like
it's not the baby, believe me, it's Cynthia. Yeah, we want to take advantage. I mean, the prices went up on it. I don't even want to tell you guys how much they cost, but they went up significantly for those annual passes. I'm not gonna tell you everything we spent, but we spent an extra $500 this year on them.
My word. Yeah. Wow. Well, hopefully you'll still be able to go and make the most of it. And does Disney have like baby rides?
Baby rice?
Like rides, like you take like a really slow.
Yeah, no, there's definitely some rides that we could possibly we could just hold on, like let's for example Pirates of the Caribbean or It's a Small World, very light ride. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could probably carry it in there and have the baby go through it and everything. They're pretty safe rides. But I don't know if there's age restrictions. That's a good question. I don't know if they have to be like a certain amount of months to get on these rides. But lately we haven't. The last 3 times that we went, we didn't get on a single ride.
You just went shopping.
Shopping, eating. Of course, I have me a few drinks just to enjoy myself. And then we go watch all these live shows. We were watching these live bands. We go to downtown Disney, catch another live band. We caught the what do they call them? It was a really great group. The Dapper Dan group or guys or something like that. So it's a group of 4 guys singing. What do they call it? Without instruments.
Oh, a cappella.
Acapella, yeah. So and it was really good, a really nice melody they had. But it's just been really fun just going and just looking and enjoying the sights, enjoying the parades, enjoying the theaters, going into theaters and watching these movie flicks and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
short films and stuff. So it's been fun. I honestly been enjoying it so much more since Cynthia hasn't been dragging me around to the rides. I
Yeah.
hate running from ride to ride to ride to ride, then wait freaking. We had the fast passes, so we'd only wait like 10, 15 minutes. But even then, I was like, if we stop and we'd have to run all the way across to the other one to catch another ride. I dreaded it.
Yeah.
I did not
Well, that's
like
what
it.
our Disney experiences were like. We've been twice as a family in 2016
Yeah.
and 2022. 2016, I was 10 years old, and then my siblings were slightly younger than that. And it was pretty hectic, like getting us from one place to another. We did have the fast pass, but it was quite stressful. My mum left her phone beside one of the rides, and my brother was crying, and I was arguing, and my sister was not wanting to go, and it was just chaos. And then, although we did have some really nice memories that year, and then 2022 we went, and by that point I was 17. 16. I turned 16 in 2022, and I was obviously older. My siblings were sort of young tween teenagers, and then we were just able to enjoy it a lot more, I think, because we would know what we wanted to do. Much easier for my parents to organize us and get us all in one place, and I feel like that was the better Disney experience for us as a family. But because obviously we flew all the way, we weren't going to just go and do the shopping and things. Like, we were going to go and do all the rides in like a 10-day holiday, which meant that we were like, right, we finished this one, then we're going to go at 10 minutes to get across the park to get to this next one and this next one, and it is a bit stressful. I know some people who or at least I've heard about people who decide to do a Disney holiday and then go for a holiday afterwards just to recover from the Disney holiday, because my parents said, well, it was a holiday for you, but it wasn't really a holiday for us. And I think that's probably very true. Like, I'm sure when you have a kid, your Disney trips are going to be slightly less relaxing than they are now, so make the most of it is what I'd say.
Absolutely, man. And yeah, I think that's the benefit of having the passes, is that we can always go back, and we get the ones with the free parking, so we can go anytime we want, and there's no rush to have to get onto everything and see everything all in one day. And it's really a little less stressful, less arguing for sure.
Yeah.
A lot less arguing.
That's good. I'm just going to read a couple of messages from the chat. We've got 15 people watching still, which is brilliant. Thank you so much, everybody who's tuning in. Please make sure you guys have liked it. And if you'd like to consider supporting the channel by a donation, the link is in the description. It would mean the world to me and support new content here on the channel. Loopy Loop says, I'm going to Florida, but in the summer. Amazing. I hope you have an amazing time. I loved my Florida holidays. Ooh, very cool. My Disney Florida holiday was my favorite holiday ever in 2022. Celebrated my 16th birthday, building a lightsaber at Galaxy's Edge. It was amazing. Cool. Yeah, it was really cool. My parents really treated us then. My memory of Disney was mostly on my phone because queues. Yeah, that's the downside, Lord Imp Dimp, if you don't get the fast passes. And I suppose the upside of being autistic for me, or at least one of them, is that I can get the autism passes, which when you prove a diagnosis of autism to Disney, they give you a pass, which means that you can sort of, it's not like a skipping the queue pass, but it means you can pre-book rides for certain times, and that made it so much easier for us as a family, because it meant that we would be like, right, we know that we arrive here and we have a 5-minute queue, and then it's going to be fine to go. Or a 20 past 2.
One of the best times was with Cynthia's grandparents, because we got to go to the front of the line with their as seniors in wheelchairs. We went straight to the front.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I mean, it was helpful. So I didn't have that much queuing in my Disney experience, which I'm very grateful for. Universal, however, was really awful in terms of really no way of like making it a good day for someone on the autism spectrum at that time. For me, it was awful. I spent the day sat in a like a quiet room because it was just so overwhelming. So it was awful. But Disney, however, was brilliant, and I loved it. You ended up with a lightsaber? Shocking, lol. Yeah, I know. I didn't. My dad was like, and we've actually booked for you to do this. I was like, yes. Anna Banana Brick says, I'm going to Florida for like 3 months this summer. Is that Camp Florida or Camp America? You did that last year, I want to say, didn't you, Anna? Are you going to go to Disney? But welcome, Anna Banana Bricks. Hi. Good to see you here. Lord Imdim says, Rat Stew, a medieval classic, referencing our conversation earlier. Lord Imdim also says, on the subject of Chewbacca, I always wondered, is Chewbacca a furry? No, I think that's just the way he was born as a Wookiee. I don't think that's what it is. Sorry to disappoint. Byington says, I didn't know y'all were having a baby soon. Well, when you say y'all, I know it's an American phrase, but me and Ed aren't having a baby. That would be rather concerning.
Oh, yeah, Byington. That was announced probably about 4 streams ago, maybe.
Yeah.
4 or 5 streams ago. I don't remember, but yeah. She's about 3 months out. She's going to be due in June, so.
Amazing.
Yeah, coming up faster than we thought and faster than we planned, so.
Yeah.
That's why we're clearing a lot of the Legos that's in here. We took a lot of the Legos and just put them away. We just, especially all the smaller sets, we put them that are like at kid eye level, reaching level for the kid. We took all those out, so we're just keeping the ones up at the top, the bigger sets, that my helmet sets, so things. And in the bottom, if we do put anything there, it's going to be like boxes, like, you know, sealed collection or whatever. But a lot of stuff taken out to the garage for sure.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Anna says, yeah, I did. To be fair, I'll only be in Florida for 2 months for camp, but then I'm going traveling across the States for a month. I already have flights to LA booked. Oh, amazing. Are you going on your own, or are you traveling with friends or family, Anna? But that's awesome.
Sounds fun.
Stay safe out there. Stay safe. But that's amazing. That is what the dream is, because obviously you're not at university. So I suppose for people who don't go to university or drama school as I am, you have the opportunity to go traveling, which is cool. So enjoy it. Make the most of it.
Absolutely.
Did you go traveling at any point in your life, Ed, outside of the your military service?
Not really. I mean, we've been a couple of times to Mexico. Right after the military, I took a long road trip. After after my first separation from my first wife, I was devastated. I didn't know what to do, so I drove from here to Utah, picked up my brother-in-law, and we drove to Florida after these hurricanes to, you know, go find work and just to go see about making a little bit of money. But it was quite the road trip, that's for sure. But
wow.
Other than that, no, I don't. I mean, extensive traveling to like Europe, that's still you know, something we desperately want to do.
Yeah. So
I mean, that's still in the plans in the future, and that's something definitely we want to do, but not extensively for sure. More locally, but we go local places like Lake Tahoe and Mammoth Mountain and you know, San Francisco. We'll go to the Bay Area, whatever, but not internationally for sure.
Yeah. Well, still sounds pretty cool.
Gotta stop spending on Lego first to get there.
Huh? Yeah, exactly. You have to sacrifice something. Something has to go. But yeah, at the moment you've got the baby on the way, so I imagine that the money will go straight from Lego to the baby. So yeah. Lord Imdim says, I saw the next video here and really hard to grease the brain wheels to solve. I see what you did there. Grease the brain wheels. Yeah, I see what you did there. Yes, new video featuring a musical in Lego coming hopefully this week. Although I don't know, it could end up being next week, but it is ready as such to go. Just needs fixing the audio, and then we're good to go. And then I've already had some great suggestions for another video. So if you guys ever have suggestions of videos that you want to see me do, please just let me know. And if you're not already, please make sure you're subscribed. Ed, any plans for you to get back to making videos, or is that on like a permanent hiatus for the near future?
Permanent long-term hiatus, it seems. Yeah, I'm just focusing a lot on organizing my Lego collection really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot of work for me. Work stresses me out like crazy, and when I come home, sometimes I just don't feel like doing much. But lately, I've been just getting home and working on the home, fixing things at home, and really just trying to get things going. You know, we still got to go get the crib. We're planning for a baby shower. Just a lot of stuff that I really wanted to get to that I've been kind of putting off for some time. So I finally got around to doing a lot of that stuff. But no, yeah, videos probably not. Although Cynthia was telling me, you need to start doing. You tagged me on a video about a giveaway, and I started looking at all his videos. And like, you got to start doing more videos like that. So I don't know. Maybe if she gets the energy to do it while she's home with the kid. But I am gonna have 3 months, so my Lego channel is probably gonna consist of a lot of stuff that I'm doing with my baby.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun because I thankfully I have 3 months that I get to take maternity leave.
Oh, great.
Family medical, yeah. So I'll be home 3 months with my baby.
Yeah.
You know, get to bond with them and everything like that. So a lot of it's gonna be doing videos, hopefully, of just me and him.
Yeah, fantastic.
And Cynthia, no. So.
Yeah, you're like, and Cynthia. Cynthia's like, hello.
You think I'd come along?
Yeah. So it was cats. I knew it. Yeah, very funny. I haven't done cats and Lego. I'll have to see if that's the thing. That's a there's some stuff out there to work with. Brick Flair, hi, sorry I'm late. No worries, no worries. Welcome on into the stream. What do you think of Grease the country? Well, not the musical, but the country. I've been to Greece 3 times in my life. Most recently, which isn't very recent, in 2018, I've been to Crete, Rhodes, and Halkidiki with my family. I don't know if Halkidiki is the island name. I want to say it is, but yeah, I love Greece as a country. I love the Greek culture. I've got my great grandma was Greek Cypriot, and I can speak a little bit of Greek. So Don Domine Juda, my name is Judah. So I can speak a little bit of that. I would just enjoy saying "Afaristo." Thank you to the waiters and waitresses. So yeah, I do like Greece. Would love to go back at some point. Gamer says, have you thought about whether you're going to show your baby's face online?
That's a good question. I mean, I think that's something that me and Cynthia will probably talk about. I don't see why not, but I might wait a little while. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to have a problem. I don't think Cynthia will either. Sharing him to the world and stuff. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind for sure.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about it. That's a good question.
Yeah, it's definitely worth thinking about and having the discussion. If the answer is yes to this question, Ed, then don't share it live unless you want to. Have you thought about baby names yet?
Yes, but we haven't decided for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we've kind of come to an agreement on a couple names.
Right.
Because every time I say a name, she's like, no, I don't want that. She says a name, I'm like, no.
Yeah.
There was one name that we kind of came to an agreement to, so we're leaning on that one, but we haven't made an official decision. We'll definitely let you guys know once we make that decision.
I think part of it is also meeting the baby. Like when you meet the baby, sometimes you'll be like, oh, he is you can have ideas, but you don't know for sure until you meet him, and you just get that feeling.
And
that's
people do that. They'll wait. They'll wait until the baby is born, and then they'll name it once they see the baby.
Yeah.
I've heard people do that.
I mean, at least you know it's going to be a boy, so you don't have to worry about girls' baby names. So
yeah.
Otherwise, I imagine that would just be even more arguing with Cynthia, debating. Yeah, but that's cool. That's cool. What's Greek for where is the Lego store? I'm afraid I'm not fluent in Greek, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, but I'm sure Google Translate will. Lord Imp Dimp. Gamer29 says, I've been to Greece 3 times. I went to Crete in 2018. I also went to Rhodes in 2023 and 2024. I love Greece so much. Awesome. I love Greek food. Greek food is glorious. I love Greek cakes. I think they're fantastic. I love Greek food. Greek food is better than... In the past couple of years, we've been to the Dominican Republic on holiday, and I don't know where we're going, if we are going on holiday this year. Who knows? But name the baby Ed 2.0. No, don't think so. But Greek food, I think, is better than Caribbean food.
I thought about doing a junior.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure I want to name him Ed.
Ed Junior. But just BlocksBricks Junior and just, yeah.
BlocksBricks, that's funny. Imagine.
Yeah, I imagine his teachers would be like, sorry, what? His name is BlocksBricks.
Block, my nickname, because my nickname is Block. That's why I have BlocksBricks, but that's my nickname.
Yeah.
I was nicknamed as a child Blockhead.
You love gyros. Ooh, nice. I love Greek food in general, which is great. Racecast says, I've been to Six Flags Magic Mountain and Six Flags Great Adventure. Both are fantastic with great rides. Great Adventure is better. IMO. Right Nitro there is the best ride I've ever been on. Do you know what he's talking about?
Yes. I honestly believe that I don't know why we like Disney more. I guess it's just the environment, right? But if you're into thrills, I definitely like Six Flags much, much better if you're wanting to go and experience like thrill rides, like heart pumping thrill rides, because Magic Mountain has Six Flags Magic Mountain. We have one right down the street here. Actually, it's much closer. It's like a 15-minute drive for us from where we're at.
Yeah,
and we can go anytime we want. And we had season passes for it, but we got tired of going. And the fast lane passes are like $150 each, way more expensive than Disney. But this because they're just full of rides and really extreme thrill rides. But when we do get on them, man, it's exhilarating because they're so intense.
Yeah,
I mean, they're really fun. Yeah. Really fun.
I haven't been. I mean, the only theme park I have been to actually is Disney. Oh no, Technically, I stepped foot in Universal, but I didn't actually go on any of the rides, so that don't really count. Speaking of Greece, Hercules is a cool name. There we go, an idea for a baby name there. Hercules, that's interesting.
Hercules.
Any other baby name suggestions in the chat? Could name the baby Brick. Says, I'm not sure about baby Brick. That's
Baby Brit.
They used to do Brick, but we could go with
Brit.
Brit as well.
Brit.
Jedi Bob Studios says, hello, it's been a while. How have things been lately? Great, thank you so much for asking, Jedi Bob Studios. Really good to have you here. Plushies DX, welcome. Ares, ooh, cool. That's a nice name.
Cool.
Hades, we're going with the Greek names here.
Hades. Isn't Hades hell?
Hades is the god of hell, yeah, so I don't know why you'd want to name a baby after that, but...
Oh, yeah. Probably
Zeus?
Zeus
Right, we're really
cool.
going with the Greek mythology here, aren't we?
I know.
Flowbricks has a better name, which I think is Cassian. And
cool.
Casa as the nickname, which is would be so good. I mean, I think now obviously I'd have to consult my future wife, and I don't know who that's going to be, so I'm not currently having discussions about my future baby's name. But whoever that person and that baby will be, I would like there to be some sort of Star Wars link to the name. Doesn't necessarily mean that it needs to be a Star Wars name, but it needs to have a Star Wars link to it. So let's say we called the baby Mark, and I don't know who'd call a baby Mark this day and age, but I'd be like, oh, Mark Hamill, so that's why. So I want there to be some sort of link there, so we shall see.
That would be cool. That would be really cool, actually.
Yeah. Watto. Watto.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing at. Like, I don't think I'm gonna name it Watto. Pluto sounds cool.
Yeah.
But it's over here. Oh, obviously it's Disney related. Some of it because it's when I hear Pluto, you think of the dog Pluto.
Mm-hmm.
But Pluto also sounds too much like Puto in Spanish, which is not a good word. And I don't want my kid to be bullied over that name either.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a really funny scene in The Simpsons where it's what is it? They're naming Bart Simpson. Homer Simpson is naming Bart Simpson with Marge, and he says, "Marge, we can't call him Larry. They'll call him Farry or whatever." And then he says, "What about Bart? A-art, cart, dart, E-art. Yep, no problems there."
I never seen that. That's funny.
It's great. I have plants in my dorm that I've named Leia, Luke, and Han. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Cool. Judah introduces his kids. This is Yoda, Chewie, and R2-D2. Yeah. Grogu, baby Grogu.
I don't know. Luke sounds like a good name. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to also still. I think one of Cynthia's family members is called Luke, so she doesn't want to use something that one of her family members has already used. Also, so
yeah.
May 3rd. Okay. Ooh.
What did?
She just came to tell me baby shower. She said we're planning it for May 3rd, right before May 4th.
May the 4th. Well, there you go. May the 4th be with you. R2-D2. Okay. The child. The child.
Oh, Arturito. I call him Arturo. Arturito.
I like this suggestion from Plushies, which is the child.
The child. Hey, we're trying to come up with names here. It's funny. The chat is really getting into it.
Yeah, but then you'd have if you do actually take one of these suggestions, you'd have to one day explain and say, "Son, my YouTube audience chose your name for you." And it's like, what?
Really?
C3PO. What about? I'm trying to think. I love the name Ezra. I think Ezra would be great as a baby name. Cool. I'd love to call my baby Ezra. Bodhi, like Bodhi Rook. Yeah, but Bodhi, who's going to be called Bodhi? It sounds too much like bogey. So, yeah.
You like Bodhi, Ben? Yeah.
What? What did she say?
Oh, sorry, that's too much. Yeah.
What did you?
His middle name has already been chosen, by the way.
It's not Bodhi, is it?
His middle name is going to be Juan, named after her late grandfather.
Ah, Juan.
And my wrestling coach, which is pretty much my father figure growing up, the only father figure I had growing up. He kind of took me in at 8 years old, gave me the nickname Block.
Wait. This is not Cynthia's grandfather.
Yeah.
Wait, Cynthia's grandfather.
No. It's named after her grandfather's name is Juan, but John. and my coach's name is also John.
Oh, I thought you were just dropping casually that Cynthia's grandfather was your your wrestling coach. I was like, what?
No.
What?
I say my wrestling coach was also named John. So
Yes.
his middle name is gonna be John.
Yeah.
We've already decided that. So we're trying to figure out what's gonna go with John. And she goes, I like Bodhi, although then his initials would be BJ's, and we don't want BJ's for obvious reasons.
I was about to say, sorry, I need to control myself. I was about to make the rudest joke I think I would have ever made on air, and I will not. I will not. I draw the line. I'm sure you can imagine as to what I might have said. Governor Tarkin is a cute name. Okay. Obi-Wan.
Obi's cool.
No, because his middle name is Juan.
And then it'll be OJ.
Oh, yeah, and it would be Obi-Wan. How cool would that be? Cynthia, you've got to come around to it. Obi-Wan.
Oh, Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan. Oh, that is so cool, man. I don't mind it. I'll take OJ for that, man. I think we got it. Obi-Wan.
That would be awesome.
Oh, that's so cool.
Because his name would be Obi-John if you were saying it in English, but you would forever know that if you say it in Spanish, it's Obi-Juan, which would just be...
Yeah.
Oh.
Juan. We might just name it Juan, no? That'd be a good idea. Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We definitely knows that it's a Star Wars name. Obi-Wan. That's a good one, BlocksBricks.
That's risky, says Lord Imp Dimp. He would always take the high ground in an argument. See what you did there. But Paul Khan says, poor child. I think Obi-Wan is I mean, you could actually get away with it, and it wouldn't be Obi-Wan, which I think is the coolest part. I think it's like no one would want to name their child Obi-Wan, but you could actually get away with it if it was Obi-Juan, and it's just like
And the name is so short, you won't have to like give him initial nickname,
exactly.
You know? You call him Obi. You know? Instead of, because we're thinking about like, oh, we call him, Jeremiah, and then Jeremiah Juan, and we'll just call him JJ for short, But Obi's already a short name, so we'll just call him Obi.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
She'd have to do it. She would have to make the final. Oh, she'd have to give the final okay, so we have to agree to it.
Yeah, of course. Cynthia, start
Jeremiah,
mulling it over. I think there's a strong case for Obi to be made.
Yeah. That's a good case. Caleb is a good one. I like Caleb.
Caleb, Caleb inconspicuous Star Wars name because it's Kanan, but BlocksBricks doesn't watch Star Wars Rebels, so Kanan is a good idea. Kanan, Chirrut, yeah, maybe not. Chirrut, Wilhuff.
Chirrut.
No, I'm not about Wilhuff.
Cool. I love Chirrut.
Oh, I've made a mistake here.
We all know he would end up with OJ.
What do you mean? What's OJ?
Oh, you don't know? Oh, OJ Simpson.
No.
You don't know who that is?
No, I don't.
Oh, and orange juice. Yeah, OJ Simpson was that famous star quarterback. He played for USC, won the Heisman Trophy, and was accused of killing his wife. I mean, he was. Oh. Yeah.
But you don't think about that. Just think about Obi-Wan, and then it's cool again. So.
Yeah, I know. Obi-Wan.
Jar Jar. That's funny.
Obi-Wan.
No, but there was somebody at who was in my brother's year group at school whose name was Jar Jar. His name was Jar Jar, but not because of Star Wars. It was a Chinese name, and I burst. And what was really, really bad is that I didn't realize that, so I burst out laughing when I first found out their name, and I was just killing myself laughing. And then I realized, no, it's actually a Chinese name, and I've just burst out laughing at your name because I thought of Jar Jar Binks. So, OJ's also orange. Yeah, I suppose. Call it Malak. Yeah, maybe not sure about that. Orson. No, I'm not sure. Orson. I think Obi. Caleb is a good idea. I like Caleb. Ezra. Obi.
Ezra is cool too. I like Ezra for some reason. It's got a good name, Ezra.
Yeah, Ezra 1. Grogu Juan.
Grogu Juan.
Yeah, maybe.
Obi-Wan, I can't get over that. That's funny.
Yeah. Salacious B. Crumb sounds cute. Well, you could just do exactly what everyone did to you, Ed, and name him something and then end up just calling him something else. So you could name him, I don't know, Jeremiah, and then just call him Obi.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah. just ditch the whole name making process and just be like, yeah, we're just going to call something else though. Thrawn. Okay, maybe not sure about Thrawn. What was Cynthia?
Like, yeah, just do that. Name him Jeremiah. Tom Obi.
Cassian. Ooh, Cassian Juan, BlocksBricks, CJ for short. Ooh, I like that.
CJ for short, Cassian. Cassian Juan. That sounds pretty good too. Yeah.
You're saying this sounds good, and Cynthia's probably looking at the back, like glaring, like, "Well, I'm not naming my son Cassian."
She's doing this.
Grand Moff Tarkin. I'm not sure about that. Han. Yeah, but then you'd have Han Wan.
The Don Han Juan.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to work. I don't think that would work. I feel like the first name needs to have 2 to 3 syllables if the middle name is Juan.
Yeah.
So, Obi-Wan. Oliver Byron 1. It's technically Obi. Yeah, but you can't have 2 first names if Juan is his middle name, so... And also Byron. I'm not a fan of the name Byron. Apologies if that's your name, Lord Imp Dimp. What about Judah Juan?
Judah Juan. We actually thought about Judah.
Did you actually?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, like it's a nice name.
And you voted against it or not?
We haven't voted on anything really. We're just throwing names out there, see how it would stick.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were thinking. I was like, I like Judah. I like Judah's a good name. Because we did kind of we were thinking about biblical names, and I think we were leaning on having a biblical name, but I was like, man, I want to name it an Aztec name, kind of bring my heritage into it. And I was like, I'm gonna name it Tupac. That's where Tupac gets his name from. I didn't even know it was a name.
Wow.
Tupac is a name for warrior in old Aztec language. So
yeah.
But yeah, some of the names are pretty. I don't know how to say it, but they're just tough names to pronounce.
Yeah.
Like Cuauhtémoc and all that. And it's just...
Well, the thing I like about Ezra for a name, which is actually why it's my preference for a baby name. So if you have a baby called Ezra, I can't really call my... Well, not that I have a baby in the oven anyway. I don't know who would be the vessel for such baby.
No, don't start spreading rumors.
Sorry, no, I know. Anyway, the vessel. That's incredibly rude. I'm so sorry. You're more than a vessel, Cynthia.
In the vessel.
Anyway, yeah, Ezra is a biblical name as well as a Star Wars name, which is why I like it.
Greedo. Greedo.
Yep.
Elan Sliza Bagano rolls off the tongue.
I don't know. Cobb. Cobb. I'm not sure about Cobb. I mean, you could have Jacob or Jacob.
Jacob. I like Jacob. Actually, I threw that one out there. Jacob.
Jacob Juan.
Jacob.
Yeah, but Jacob Juan sounds like he's gonna fight someone, yeah. like it's out of Karate Kid or something. But to be fair, you like Karate Kid, so that might work.
Yeah.
Rex or Cody. I love Cody as a name.
Cody would be cool.
Cody is a
Cody is
I
nice.
met a guy called Cody once, and I was just like, that you have the coolest name, like Cody. Cody. Yeah.
I'm calling him Commander.
He could have 4 or 5 names like the British royal family, says Paul Khan. Of course. Well, I'm not sure
Commander
about
Cody Juan.
Obi.
Serrano Moro. Yeah.
Cody Obi Juan Samas. I can't even say it. Cody Obi Juan Serrano Moro. There we go.
I really love Obi-Wan. I didn't even think of that. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That's genius.
Yeah, I know. It is genius.
What'd you say, Ben? No, that's not gonna happen. She's like, don't start.
Yeah, but the problem is you are actually like, because of your like heritage, like you could say Juan but spell it John, and then it wouldn't be Obi-Wan. It would, like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't call my son Juan because people would ask why, and I would just, and I'd just say, oh, I just wanted to call him Obi-Wan, and they'd be like, why didn't you do that then? But it could work. It could work.
Yeah, because it's gonna be Obi-John.
Yeah.
His nickname will be Obi-Wan.
What about Saw Gerrera Juan? Yeah, no, we're not. I don't think so. We've just passed the 45-minute Juan? I'm struggling to speak now. I'm trying to say Juan. 45-minute mark, Jack Porkins. Okay. 45-minute mark, guys. We're discussing Ed's baby names, and I think Obi-Wan seems to be the clear winner at the moment. But anyway, we've got 16 people watching, which is amazing. 19 likes. I know that we had like 9 likes before the live stream started, so there are quite a few of you guys watching who haven't yet click the like button. So if you are one of those people, please do hit that like button now. We haven't yet had any donations with the link in the description. Having donations is a really important part of keeping the channel going, and I'm super grateful to anybody who does decide to use that link in the description. Help us try and reach that donation goal, which will hopefully, well, it will go towards either an upcoming video or an upcoming live build series. So please do consider donating, and do stick with us. Senator Palpatine. Sheev. Sheev Juan. Yeah, no, I'm not sure about that.
Palpatine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Palpatine Juan.
Yeah. Hopefully you're not going to be in Cynthia's bad books now. No, hopefully I'm not going to be in Cynthia's bad books now after suggesting she's going to be like, right, it's all Judas' fault.
Well, Judas, I'm still going to nickname him Obi-Wan. I probably will, bro. I probably will.
Paul. You could call it Paul. Paul Juan. Paul. Not sure Paul Juan has a ring. Oh no, Paul Khan, Paul Juan. It's very slight.
Kong Juan.
What?
Kong, like Genghis Khan.
Oh, Khan. Yeah, but I mean, I think there are some people called Khan by a first name, but Khan was always, felt like a second name, to me at least. I'm just trying to. I'll switch the build cam so you guys can see that. Lord Imdimp is pointing out the obvious, that if you called it Paul, you would pull one. So, yeah, maybe not.
Probably not.
Okay, right, where's this going? I think it's not there. Khan from Star Trek, yeah. Yeah, true. I really fancy a cup of tea, but I didn't make myself a cup of tea. I didn't have time. Oh no. I could always
ruined.
go and
Get it ruined.
Yeah, I could. Maybe I'll finish this step and then pop the kettle on. Okay, let's do that and that. Dexter Juan. Dexter's quite a cool name. I did meet one. I have met one guy called Dexter. Although Dexter, I feel like Dexter is like quite a aggressive sounding name. Dexter. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. You wouldn't want your child ending up in a gang. You were about to say.
Show called Dexter.
Huh?
A TV show. There's a TV show called Dexter, I think.
Oh, there we go.
Don't watch it though. Yeah.
We've already said no to Palpatine, I'm afraid. Jedi Bob. Finley. Finley's too English of a name. I don't like Finley for. Finley. I find Finley's a boring name, but I think I probably offended people watching called Finley. So, Finley. It's just like the name. It falls like Finley. It's like there's no energy to it. Dexter. Punch. That's a punchy name. Finley.
Punch in the gut.
Obi is Obi. Come, you could. You could call it. You could if you're not allowed to call your son Obi, you could get a dog and then Obi, and then you call it a dog.
There you go.
Obi would be a good dog name. Dexter's a really good show, but very violent and adult episodes. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I knew there was a show out there.
Yeah, I don't know it. Right, I am actually going to get the tea brewing, so I'll leave Ed if you don't mind reading the chat for just a second. Okay.
Oh, what's up, Green Goose? Welcome, sir. Good to see you. We were going through a list of names to call my child, and it's been an animated chat. That's to say the least. It's been fun. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. We've been throwing out names out there, and everyone seems to be jumping on Obi-Wan because it's. I mean, we already decided the middle name's gonna be John or Juan or Cynthia's late grandfather. So we decided on the middle name, and now we're just brainstorming ideas for the first name. Chewy. Chewbacca.
Chewy
but
Juan,
not Chewbacca.
as in
But
Chewy
Chewy.
One. I'm not sure that works.
Chewy one. The Chewy one. I like that. I don't know why. That's pretty good. It's ringy. Let's go. What's up, Chewy? Yeah, that's cool. I would love that name, to be honest. Name him Clone 99. Like Elon, he named his kid some crazy X and one and then all these weird. They're pretty out there names.
If we're talking about clone trooper names, then Hunter. Hunter's a good name.
Hunter is cool. Hunter is cool. Din John. Ooh. Din. Lucas. Ooh, after the go. Lucas is cool. But you didn't pick Lucas though because of what? You had a reason, right? You don't like it. She didn't like Lucas.
No. Shot down.
Yeah. Hurt.
We've just passed 20 likes, everybody. Thank you so much. I will be with you in a second. I'm just making my cup of tea. Let's see if we can get 25 likes, guys. So please keep liking it up. And do consider donating with the link in the description to support content here on the channel.
Lord says, no kid wants to be the Chewy one. True. It sounds funny, though. It sounds good. I did something wrong. That's what I did wrong. Missed a piece here. Shaggy, like Shaggy, but Shaggy.
Because there is a Star Wars character called from I think it's the original Clone Wars.
Oh really?
Who looks
Shaggy.
like Shaggy from Scooby Doo, so his name is Shaggy.
Oh, that is kind of cool.
Like it literally looks. It looks like him. It is the character. It's very strange. I never really understood why, but it's like Shaggy from Scooby Doo.
Boba, Django. Django. I like Django. Django's a cool name. Django 1. Django John. JJ.
You could go. Sorry, I'm just. Wait a second. So. Right. This is it's time for my my comedian to come out. So someone said Django, and that made me think. Well, Django Fett, his ship is called Slave Juan, so you could call your child Slave and then be Slave Juan. But if you wanted to be politically correct about it, as Lego are, you could stay Starship Juan, and then it would work. So there you go. There's some food for thought.
Diego. Oh, Diego's cool. I like Diego. What do you think about Diego, babe?
No, cousin.
You have a cousin? That cousin's name is Diego. Yeah. Wicket. Warwick. I like Wicket. Wyatt.
But I feel like Wicket is too cute a name to be for him to grow up. Like Wicket would be cute until he was like 14 and coming home with his first girlfriend and was like,
yeah,
I'm Wicket.
Wicket.
Like,
we just call him Wick. John Wick.
Like John Wick.
Like John Wick, only Wick John.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of cool.
Oh, there you go, Wick Juan.
Wick Juan.
Yeah. How was your first day at school, Boba Fett Starship Juan? Yeah. Tiago Argueta has subscribed. Thank you very much for subscribing. I've got a little bit of Indian sweetmeat here. I'm going to enjoy it with a cup of tea.
Batman, call him Batman. No, if I call him Batman, I'd literally be calling him Batman. Come here.
He'd be like, why are you speaking to me like that all the time?
Cynthia likes Wyatt. Like Wyatt Earp. I don't know if you know who Wyatt Earp is.
I know the name. Wyatt. Wyatt
Earp is a old Western outlaw, I think.
For me,
he wasn't an outlaw. He was an old sheriff or something like that. I forget, but God, he comes out in the movie Tombstone all the time. And I forget what his title. Wyatt Earp was a marshal or something like that. I forget. So he was a lawman. He was a lawman.
For me,
And he
Wyatt
fought.
sounds too much like quiet.
Quiet, Wyatt.
I mean, to be fair, that might come in handy when he's like 8. Quiet, Wyatt!
Flowbrick says Wyatt, a big white boy, right-winging, America-loving name.
Guys, I think we just found out what Easy Fox's name is. I think we've just found out. Sorry, Easy Fox, if you're watching and it's a joke, it's a joke. Don't kill me.
But that is funny. I really thought the same thing though. Like, well, it sounds a little too, America, I guess.
Yeah. That's why I thought about Cooper, but then I was like, no, Cooper's too American.
Call him Robin. Oh, that's pretty cool. Although Robin in America is also a female name, and I don't want to give him that. That's why when I thought about Cass, I love the name Cassian. That's a really cool name. But then people would call him Cass. And Cass seems like I have supervisors and social workers at home at my work that's named Cass, Cass, and it's a female. That sounds like a female name. So
You could call him
I wouldn't want
Casa.
nobody calling him Cass.
Casa, Ksaa.
Casper.
Pedro, says Green Goose.
Pedro.
But
Her uncle's name is Peter.
But Pedro is just feels like a too generic name. Like there's so many people called Pedro. Cas Juan can be CJ. There you go. So he can be Cass or CJ. Yeah.
I like.
Yeah. All the suggestions coming in. Dryden. Dryden. I think I saw someone earlier say just call him Darth.
Darth.
A sign of things to come.
Yeah.
Now, I think this is the body of Chewie that I'm working on here, because I think you can see this is probably where the head's going to attach. You've got the arms, and then these are probably going to attach to the legs. I think like that. So,
what was Obi's master's name? I don't know why I'm having a brain fart right now.
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon.
But then you didn't just have
cool.
Qui, which means like you went to say quiet, but just didn't. So you'd have to finish it off with gone, but then Maul. Okay, I knew we were going to go here. Dooku. Boss Nas Juan.
That's funny.
Quill.
Is
Quill
that the
Juan.
leg that you're doing? That really is the leg you're doing?
No, the legs are here. The legs are done.
Oh, okay.
This is the body.
I was saying, man, that's a big old leg. That's the body then, right?
Yeah, I'm not building a third leg for... Okay, right, so I'll just stop saying that.
Stop.
Yep, okay. Qui-Juan sounds like a Pokemon, according to Lord Imp Dimp. Yeah, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, lovely. Wait, I'm very confused.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun trying to find a name, but we were thinking Abraham too. Abraham's a pretty.
Well, but would he not get shortened to Abe?
AJ. Abe. It would be certain to Abe. Yeah. Yeah. Abe. Abe the Babe.
Jedi Bob Studios says, in quotes, "I'm not building him a third." Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what happens when you don't think before you speak. Abe. When I think of Abe, I think of Abraham Simpson, who was Homer Simpson's dad. But that's just because I watched The Simpsons for an unhealthy amount of time as a teenager.
Unhealthy amount of time. Of course, I just think of Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Bo Katuan.
What?
Bo Katuan. Yeah, I don't think anyone would get that reference. I think Obi is much more obvious and much smarter and much wittier.
Bo-Katan Kryze. That's actually pretty cool. But no.
Yeah, saying no while Cynthia's giving you daggers. Right, what is this?
Bokat. Oh, Bokat. Bokat.
I thought you were about to say Bugatti or something.
Bokat.
Right. Chewie's body seems smaller than his legs. Is it? Maybe it's. I'm sure it's going to grow. I'm sure he's growing.
Yeah, you still got to put the outer pieces, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Where are the? Oh, I forgot to put these. This is the first step. Silly me. Anakin Juan, Annie. Yeah, but
Annie.
yeah, but if you were gonna go with a Star Wars name like that obvious, then you just go Obi because Obi's just so much better. Luke Juan. We've mentioned Luke.
You know, if Cynthia was a Star Wars fan, she would easily go with Obi-Wan. But she's just not that into Star Wars. Not that into Star Wars. I mean, she'll watch it maybe a little bit with me, but she generally doesn't really have an interest when I watch them.
Yeah. Well, listen, if my future wife is watching, the chances of that are fairly small, but you gotta watch Star Wars with me, okay? Otherwise, the relationship ain't working. Yep. I have my standards, okay? I've got my standards when I'm scouting out potential, women in my life, and watching Star Wars with me is a big one. You know, if you say you're not going to watch Star Wars with me and you're not going to then I'm afraid I'm walking because
it's not conducive to our health. No,
exactly,
not at all.
Exactly. Earl, like James Earl Jones. James, like you've got
Earl's
one.
Cool.
Earl, but Earl seems
Juan.
too old-fashioned, I think.
Earl John.
Earl.
EJ.
Yeah.
I like Earl.
James Juan. James is my actually. No, James is my middle name. I mean, the people watching aren't going to care, but James is a cool
I
name.
didn't know that.
Oh, there you go.
James.
Yeah. I mean,
James
you did
Eric.
propose to Mr. Kiwi, so if he was watching... Okay. Scouting out, stalking... Okay.
Mr. Kiwi.
Doctor says, I'll keep that in mind, TBB. Oh, we've got a potential suitor already. Look at that. Grievous, what? You're JJ. Yes, people... I've never been called JJ in my
Really?
life, actually, even though...
That's interesting because you are a JJ, huh?
Well, exactly, yeah.
I
I've
didn't
never
even
been
know that.
JJ. So it just goes to show that you can have names like... That would so obviously go into a shorter name, but I've always just been known as Judah. Although recently one of my tutors calls me Jay, which is kind of weird. But Judah,
Should be your stage name, Jay.
J, yeah, too generic. I think Judah's quite a cool stage name. JJ, yeah, Jude, not really. Like Jude Law, but no.
Jude the dude.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with my name. Call it Jude, says Gamer.
Call it Dude.
Jude Juan.
Dude one.
Grievous Juan. Okay.
No. Although a very cool name, but no.
Yeah. JJ Abrams. Yeah. Well, he was a JJ as well. Yeah. Just occurred to me to avoid B names. If you're yes, we've discussed that. we did have that discussion. We are past the hour mark, and we still got 17 people watching, and I've got to say, this is probably the highest consistent viewership we've had in a good couple of months on the channel, guys, since the Christmas break. So thank you so much to everybody that stuck with us. Maybe it's because we're streaming a little bit later than we have been usually. Maybe the Americans are woken up, the Brits have decided to tune in, but whatever it is, grateful to everybody tuning in. Please continue to hit the like button, make sure you subscribe. We've still got sitting on 21 likes. Let's see if we can get to 25. I'm sure we can. And of course, if you would like to donate with the link in the description, that would mean a lot to me. It would support more content. We haven't actually had a donation yet today, so if you do want to consider that, that would be amazing to support the channel. Ewan as in Ewan McGregor, Ewan Juan. But then you have Yuan Juan. So
Yuan Juan.
Yuan Juan. Yuan Wanga.
My brother says he's gonna name his son when and if he has one. Ian.
Ian.
I-A-M.
Ian, yeah.
E-M with an M. I-A-M.
Iam.
Yeah, instead of Ian, it's Iam.
Why?
And I'm like, where'd you get that from? He's like, because his middle name's going to be Eric, which is his real name, which is his first name.
Iam.
So it'll be I am Eric.
Poor boy.
I know. I was like, don't tell that to his friends.
Yeah. Jabba the Hutt. Okay. Jabba Juan.
The Hutt.
Hutt one.
One.
Speaking of Jabba the Hutt, I've been playing, well, I was home for the weekend, so I actually had the chance to play a bit of Star Wars Outlaws on my Xbox. It's also my Xbox.
Going?
Huh?
How is that game going?
Really good. People trash talk it so good. I love it. Like, it's so fun. Really, really enjoyed playing it. Open world Star Wars game, so much to explore. Genuinely, I mean, I've played some of the story, played a good amount of the story, but still haven't even, done. I'm loving it. Flowbricks said I got bored of it. I've chatted to someone else who said they got bored of it, but I just love it. I love the fact that you're able to explore the Star Wars universe, go on quests and things, and build your reputation. And I think I'll get bored of it once I've completed all the rewards. But at this point, I'm trying to, because you can gain reputation with factions. So when I played it this morning, I was like top of the reputation with the Hutts. So then the Hutts gave me a really cool outfit. So you have those sort of things in the game as well as the main story, which is fun. I would really recommend it to anyone who enjoys Star Wars games. How far into it are you? Difficult to tell. I've done a good amount of the story. It feels like there isn't that much to go, but I don't actually know. So it's a big game, though. It was so big that you actually needed 2 discs to install it. You had disc 1, disc 2, and then they needed to be installed. So, yeah. Snowman Films, welcome. Victor is a name. Victor Juan. Victor Juan. Victor would become Vic.
Vic would be, yeah. I have a friend named Vic. They named him Vic yeah. I don't even want to say it. I can't say it. Don't want to. The D word. Vic the
Oh,
D.
okay, right.
He was a bit of a, yeah, that.
There you go.
Hector, I like Hector.
Hector?
I like Hector. Hector John.
Oh,
what do you
no.
mean by Hector, Ben?
Sounds like it's come out of many years ago. Feels like a very old name. Hector.
Yeah, Hector was, wasn't he like the prince that fought with the Keeleys or whatever?
Yeah, Hector is an old name.
Yeah.
Jaden, I like Jaden as a name.
Jaden cool. Wembanyama?
This live stream has just basically turned into Let's Name a Child.
Yeah, really.
Call it Ricka or Tick. No, I don't think so.
Call him live stream.
Huh?
Call him live stream.
But we've actually had a very high number of viewers. Maybe that's what people. This is what people want to
having fun with it. Yeah,
exactly.
I've just been having fun with it.
Oh, this would be good, Lord Imp Dimp. Rogue Juan.
Oh my God, that would be cool. Rogue One.
I like it.
I like that too, man. That is cool. Rogue. Oh, the only problem with that is that obviously X-Men, the chick's name was Rogue. But honestly, I don't think it's a chick name. I think the chick was given it a male name.
Rogue sounds like it could be either unisex name.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
I like that.
Rogue One.
That's good.
Yeah. Very cool.
What's the consensus, Cynthia? Sorry.
We got shot down again. Cynthia,
man.
you're a difficult. Cynthia, you're a difficult. What?
She's a difficult one to.
No, I was gonna say, Cynthia, you're a difficult woman to negotiate with.
She's a hard negotiator. She is.
Ah, the negotiator.
The negotiator.
What about Jaden? Says Green Goose.
Jaden, what do you like? You like Jaden, babe?
Jaden Juan would be JJ.
Jaden John.
Could be JJ. What did she say?
She's like, no, I like Jeremiah more. I just don't like Jeremiah. She's stuck on Jeremiah, and I'm adamant that I don't want Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, why Jeremiah?
Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know. She's stuck on that name, and she says she likes it. I don't like it at all.
But then he would be Jerry.
Yeah.
But
that's too.
Yeah.
That too.
I don't know. I can't think of any other ways to read. I mean, you could be JJ.
That's what she was thinking, but I was like, I don't like Jeremiah. I don't like Jeremiah. It's too long of a name.
Filling out all those forms.
Yeah.
Snowman Film says Judah. There we go. I wouldn't complain.
We actually did think of that. We did. Yeah. I was like, we'd do Judah, but with just Juda without the H.
Yeah. You could do
Judah John.
JJ.
Sounds good. JJ.
Yeah.
That's still an option.
Yeah. It would make my day if I got a text to say like we've named him after you. Like yes. Daniel.
Daniel's a cool name.
Daniel Juan.
Damn, Daniel.
Yeah, but then his initials would be DJ.
DJ.
As in
Oh,
Daniel.
DJ. Yeah, DJ.
Yeah. But that's too close to Donald John Trump. So yeah, DJ.
No, I'm gonna name it Donald then,
No.
for sure.
Yeah, no, especially if his second name is John, then.
I'd rather name it Duck, like Donald Duck, but I'll name it Duck before I name it Donald.
I'm Daniel David, which fits better. DD. Daniel David.
Oh, Daniel David is cool. That's a nice name.
But are you Daniel or do you go by Dan? I feel like you'd stick with Daniel, knowing you, Green Goose.
Ellis.
Ellis, nah. Ellis Juan, yeah, not really.
Just follow me.
Snowman film. Oh no. It's not gonna
DD's
be
okay.
Never been a Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your real name, Green Goose.
Daniel, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, learned something today. What's up, Dan?
Rocky Juan. Rocky Juan.
Rocky is cool. I like Rocky.
Because
I
then
love the movies.
because then his name would be Rocky Juan.
Rocky won. He did. He won the Russians.
Yeah.
That's a good one, actually. I actually like that one.
Name him Robert and his middle name Shingle and the other middle name Juan and change his last name to Trump. What?
What?
Name him Robert and his middle name Robert Shingle Juan Trump. I don't get it. I don't get the joke. Joseph, JJ.
Joseph is cool, but I think there's somebody in the family who already has a Joseph, right, babe? Oh, her ex-boyfriend's brother.
Oh, ouch! Yeah, no. No, don't want to do that.
And yeah, but she, I don't have a problem with that, but she wanted to name it Andy. I go by Andy
Yeah,
a lot in my family, right? I go by Andy,
yeah,
but her ex-boyfriend's name is Andy, so I'm like, nope, out of the question.
yeah.
I don't even want her calling me Andy no more. Like, you call me Babe or Ed, and that's it. He just calls me Babe.
Yeah, that works. You are a bold Juan.
Bold one. Air Force One.
Joseph is too basic because he'd just become Joe, and that's like the most average name ever, says Jedi Bob Studios. Yeah, but statistically, we could well have a Joe watching, so...
We're not making fun of the baby's name. We're having fun with the name. Juan, because he is the one. Oh, it's John. But in Spanish it's Juan. John.
But yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
Yeah, but then again, if it was John, then it wouldn't matter if it was Obi, because it wouldn't be Obi-Wan, it would be Obi-John, and only Ed would know it was Obi-Wan, and then it would become like a cool inside, this is how
we could name it Obi. I really like the name Obi. I don't know why. Huh? It's a what? Job? Oh, a dog's name. It's a dog's name. There is a lot of dogs out here called Obi. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You're right.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. Obi! Yoda Juan.
Yoda.
Yoda 1 for me.
Yoda 1 for me. That made Cynthia chuckle.
There you go. Well, that's what the girls will be lining up to write him that on his Valentine's Day cards.
Yeah.
If you name him Yoda Juan.
I like that. Bartholomew. Wasn't that the name they were?
That was their conspiracy name for me. Yes,
yeah,
it was.
Conspiracy name.
How funny is it? Well, yeah, that would be a plot twist if it actually became a name.
That's funny.
Right. Just trying to work out where that goes.
But isn't your grandpa's real name, birth name, Beb? Juan? Yeah. So he was born Juan, but when he came to America and became a citizen, he put his name as John.
Ah, I see. Well, then you could call him Juan as almost reclaiming your heritage. That's quite
cool. Yeah. I actually like Juan better.
Jedi Bob says call him Toby, and you'd have Toby Juan, and then Obi-Wan can be a nickname for him.
Toby John. I like that. Any Tobys, Ben?
What's it called? Tony's friend.
Oh, yeah. But still, we don't even talk to him really.
Anthony.
It's my brother, one of my brother's best friends from high school named Toby.
Yeah, but you could name him Toby. Is Toby short for something? I don't think so. Is Toby short?
Tobias?
Yeah, you could be Tobias Juan, but I think that's a bit too much. I just name him Toby.
Tobias John.
Toby.
I like that name. Tobias is not too bad. And then call him Toby, yeah.
And then you could be Obi. 3 steps away. This is a compromise, Cynthia. We're compromising here.
Compromise.
Bob Juan.
Bob.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Bob would be Robert. That would be Robert, and I think Roberts are called Bobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob Juan.
I'll say yeah.
I'm still holding out for Rogue.
I like that one, dude. Honestly, Rogue, it sounds like a cool name.
Yeah. Toby is a good chance as Green Goose. Yeah, I think that's more socially acceptable than Obi, and then you could call him Obi as a nickname.
Obi.
So that could work.
Yeah.
That could work. Yeah. I'm doing some past papers for homework, so maybe quadratic formula. Okay.
Quadratic formula.
Yeah, we've had that one. Juan.
1-1. 1-1.
Yeah, I think
John Juan.
I think that would get a bit complicated for people to say.
John Juan. Juan John. Jimmy John's. That's a sandwich.
RJ is a solid nickname for a boy. Oh, as in Rogue One. RJ. I've never heard it. I've never heard anyone called RJ. Have you?
That's a good one. Yeah, RJ. That is kind of cool. It's more unique, that's for sure.
What's the surname going to be? Is it going to be a double barrel?
Yeah, Serrano Moro.
Nice.
She wants to keep Serrano because she wants to keep the name, and I don't mind. I mean, I'm not picky with stuff. That's why I was like, man, at least let me have the name, the first name. She's picking the middle name. She's allowing to keep her last name and then my last name as well. But her argument is that my real last name. It's a long story, but my real last name from Moro is not my real dad. It was another man that was in my mom's life at the time. It was my other sister, my older sister's real dad's name.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's a long story. But I told you I just met my dad. Remember? Oh, you've seen him before, right?
Yeah,
he came over. His real last name is Portillo. Portillo.
Portillo. Ah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
But you still plan on keeping Moro?
Yeah, we thought about it. I thought about it, but I just, it's just because I made such a name. Well, not like it's a great grand name, not like I'm somebody, but my name going through high school and through the military has always been Moro.
Is it you've made the name for yourself, so it doesn't necessarily matter where it came from. Like it's your name now. Like you claimed it. Yeah.
Right.
I see. My name is Joe. I don't want to be named after Biden. Joe Juan.
Joe Juan. George Washington John. I like George, but my nephew's name is George. Yeah.
Reagan. Reagan? No.
Who?
We got Reagan as a suggestion.
Oh, Reagan? No. No. I'll go with Abraham if anything. I like Abraham. It's a good name. We also thought Noah.
Oh yeah, Noah's a good name.
Like Noah's Ark.
Yeah. Noah Juan. I like that.
Noah John.
Sorry. See
that. I gotta correct you before Cynthia does.
Yeah, before Cynthia's like, I quite like the idea of keeping Juan though, because it's a reclaiming of your own heritage.
I do too. I do. I'm gonna talk to her about that because I think it would be nicer to have Juan. But she says because there's too many Juans. You hear? No. And she could have been in the backyard. She'd have been no.
Guys, it's Darth Vader in the background. No.
There's so many Juans. That's why they're.
That
name is so common.
I like that. That is not a very common name here at all. So.
Yeah. But so is John. John is. I don't know how. I think John would be more of a common name.
John is a very common name here.
John.
John. Yeah.
John is right. Yeah.
Yeah. Juan less so, but I imagine if we switch places, maybe I'd say that the opposite is true. Which spelling is correct, Reese or Reese? Well, either work. Reese Juan. Not sure it quite works, but Reese is a name. Reese. Colin. I'm not sure about Colin. Harrison Juan. HJ. No.
Harrison, John.
No.
Like that.
Good ideas though. Good ideas. John is also the name of a toilet. What? Is it?
It's true. It's true. We got to go to the John.
I did not know
Did
that.
they say that over there?
No, not that I know of.
Yeah, the John is going to the bathroom.
Oh.
I'm gonna go hit the John.
I did not know that.
Mhm.
Arthur. No, that's too. Sounds like a knight.
King Arthur and the Knights of Justice.
Yeah. Call it Colin the Caterpillar. No. That's an English. That's an M&S reference. M&S is a supermarket and they sell cakes and things called Colin the Caterpillar. So Gamer suggested that you name your child after Colin the Caterpillar. Yeah. I hear Abraham and I think of Cirque. Anyway, I don't get it. I don't get. Maybe it's.
Circus.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to work out. What you mean?
What that mean?
Kia di. Kia di. Yeah, maybe not.
Kia di Mundi.
Kia di Mundi Juan.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
That is a mouthful.
George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren, William Henry, Harrison John, Tyler James, Polk, Zachary Taylor, Millard Fillmore. Because I thought you were going with the presidents, but those aren't all presidents, are they?
Not all of them. Some of them are, but
you were going with presidents up until Adams, Thomas Jefferson. Yeah. George Washington, John Adams, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, John Quincy Adams, Adam Jackson, Martin Van... these... I don't know who these people are.
Martin... We thought about Ezekiel, call him Zeke. Ezekiel.
Were they all presidents?
What's that?
People saying that they were presidents. I didn't think they were all presidents.
Are they all? I mean, there's some presidents that I don't know for sure. I don't know most of them are. William Henry, Harrison, John, Tyler, James. Yeah, John James. Polk is a president. Zachary Taylor, Milford. That's the one that got me. Zachary Taylor, Milford Fillmore.
Some of them have middle names in that list. Oh.
I got it. That's why.
Right, I'm very nearly done with this bag. Where are we? I'm just gonna pop that. There.
Got it.
Excellent. Now I seem to be picking up little spare pieces, but the problem with little ones is they look like spare pieces, so I'm assuming that they are. I'm assuming that they are spares, because otherwise there's no clue. I've got no clue where to find them. I'll switch to the build cam so you guys can see what I'm up to. Yeah, I think these.
Sure, what I'm building here.
These look like spare pieces, don't they? These little ones. Where is it? Like they could be spares.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Pop this together. Now I think that goes there. I see. Right. Pop that on. Chewie's body is going on. Or he's the front. Rodney Juan. I like Toby. What does Cynthia think of Toby?
Cool. Why don't you like Toby again, Ben? Because of my brother's friend's name, but it'd be Toe. I don't think nobody would call him Toe though.
Toe? No, I don't think so. Short for Toblerone.
No. Unless you're that lazy, you can't say two syllables, and you have to say one.
Yeah. Your name is Reese. You hate it, says Gamer29. Why do you hate your name? Reese is a cool name. They were all presidents, right? Is there a reason why we're all calling the poor guy it? What? I don't get it. Lego Timmy, what's up? Hello. Welcome. Okay. No middle. Oh, you've put your link. You put all the presidents in. No, I don't think any of the presidents' names would work. No. Or at least
the only one I would be leaning towards is Abraham, because it's also a biblical name.
Yeah. Everyone is saying call it rather than call the baby. What? Call it.
Bro.
Oh, right. I see. Very funny, Green Goose. Very funny. Pennywise Juan. Yeah, no, we're not going to name him after a fictional clown. That's a.
Oh, like calling it like it's a thing. Oh, I
Yeah,
see what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Call him. I guess you could start
Elijah. I
saying.
like Elijah.
Elijah is nice, but that's Cynthia's. That's the most recent baby in the family. Cynthia's little brother, the one that was just born a couple, what, 2 years old now, Ben? His name is Elijah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ed Jr. I don't know. We could definitely go with that, man. I don't know if she's fond of calling him Junior. Or Edward, for that matter.
I've got to go.
Nah.
Shouldn't be too long, but if I'm not back, have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Brick Flair. Thank you.
Good seeing you, buddy.
Enoch. Like Captain Enoch.
Enoch. I like Enoch.
Eddie. Yeah, but that's back to Ed, isn't it? Because it would be Edward.
Yeah. I actually wanted to name him Eddie after my twin. Because I call him Eddie. And I have a wrestler that passed away. His name was Eddie.
But what happens after? What happens when people call him Ed?
Yeah, they would.
Yeah. Enoch was biblical before it was. Yeah, it is. It was. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Enoch is a biblical name too. Yeah.
That's a funny joke. I'll appreciate that. So Brickflair said, "I've got to go. Shouldn't be too long. But if I'm not back, have a good rest of the stream." And Snowman Film says, "Brickflair, that's a weird name for a baby, but okay." I appreciate that joke. I like it. We're getting some unusual names now. Theodore, Solomon. Theodore would be Theo.
Like Theo, yeah.
Yeah, Theo Juan.
I like that, Theo.
Solomon.
I like Theo.
Solomon Juan.
Solomon.
Edwin. Edwin.
Oh, Edwin.
Yeah. But then that's
instead of Edward.
Isn't Edwin a female name though? Edwin.
No. Edwin is. I think it's a male name.
No, I'm thinking of another name.
Isn't,
Alvin.
Isn't he
Edgar.
a chipmunk?
Huh?
Alvin, Simon, Theodore.
Oh yeah, there is a theme here. There's a theme that I just went completely over my head. Richard, Gerald, Edmund. We're getting some very strange. Jimmy.
Woodrow.
Huh?
Woodrow Wilson, Warren Harling, Dwight D. Eisenhower.
George. Oh, you're just putting the presidents back in and in a different order,
Yeah.
Steep. And you had me. Bill. Barack.
Edwina is a female variation. Yeah.
What about Maximilian? Max?
I thought of Maximus. I like Maximus.
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 Not Donald.
You don't like Maximus, Ben? She goes, that's a no.
Right, we're going into cars now. Ferrari, Porsche,
What?
Tesla.
No. Paul's cool though. I like Paul.
You could do an Elon Musk and just name it a random collection of letters and just see what people just let people make up the name. Yeah.
Or ZZZ.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Tesla. No way.
No, I wouldn't want to name my baby after Tesla, especially after those stocks went plunging after Elon dropped that salute. But just goes to show hate doesn't sell, guys. So I hope that Tesla stock keeps on falling. JD, JT. You're not going to name him after JD Vance. But is that his actual name or his first two names, J and D?
Good question. I wouldn't know that. That's a good question because that's how he goes by. I mean,
yeah,
that's how he was sworn in and everything. So I want to say it probably is, but I wouldn't know if he did have names underneath that.
Vladimir. Okay, right.
Oh, like I can agree, it's a fairly cool name, but no.
Yeah. Oh no. His name is James David Vance. I see.
Okay.
So he was born James Donald Bowman. Oh, there we go. Sign. And then changed his name to James David. And then JD. Let's probably put Ed off the name James now.
No, that one's out of the question now.
Yeah. Alan. Justin.
Oh, it's definitely not going to be Alan. Yeah, there's no. Just bad ring, bad juju on our side from somebody we know that.
Yeah. Funko Pop
Spies
Juan.
right now. Funko's cool. Funko Pop. Huh?
Justin, my cousin.
Oh, Justin's her cousin, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
And he's already got a big ego, so when you name him Justin, he's like, oh, you named him after me. He'd grow that
Oh,
ego.
you'd
even
never
more.
hear the end of it then,
Yeah.
if it was him.
Never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've just passed the hour and a half mark, guys. Thank you so much to everybody who's tuned in so far. I'm thinking I might crack open bag 9 because it's quite a small bag, and then after we finish that, we'll finish up. But yeah, keep liking it up, guys. And if we could get a donation with a link in the description, would mean the world to me, just in terms of supporting the channel and getting more content out there, supporting more live series. I'm thinking I really do want to get potentially that UCS Slave one to do a build series with in May, but obviously that's not going to be possible without you guys' support, since this is a fan-funded project more than anything. So if you guys do want to support that, please do consider donating with the link in the description.
Yeah, that's one I have to get day one because I need the gift with purchase.
Yes. Yeah.
Do we know what the gift with purchase is yet?
I have heard what the gift with purchase is, and I'll talk to you about it afterwards. I'm not gonna share it publicly, just because I am still hoping that I'll get into Lego Ambassador Network. So I'm not gonna share leaks, although I've heard whispers of what it may be. But
yeah, they're coming down hard on those leaks.
Oh yeah, they really are.
Yeah,
like properly striking down people's content for sharing leaks. But I mean, that hasn't stopped leaks coming out. I saw people sharing pictures of the new Jango Fett. Have you seen those?
Which one?
The new Jango Fett minifigure, which has leaked with the arm printing and everything. Arm printing, side helmet printing. Gorgeous minifigure. That's.
Are you sure? Are you sure Rogue is out of the question?
Yes. Babe, I thought you weren't gonna open it.
I did. I just opened and took out the minifigure, and then I put it back in a Ziploc and put it back. You know this will actually be a really good mock building set. You know, I just thought about it. Like, if you guys don't like making droids,
yeah, you could make a big droid. Yeah,
so many great pieces and so many great mocks into it. I mean, the bunny. Yeah, this is the whole. I finally got the whole collection together.
Yeah,
that's why I cracked it open.
Oh, awesome! Yeah, I'll make you big. We got to show that off. Very cool indeed. The full 25th anniversary collection.
Yes. Oh yeah. Very cool.
I do actually own that, but it is not all complete yet. I've got I think I've got two of them here. I've got the QT KT here and the other one, which is the Malak here.
I'm gonna show the ducky here. That's so funny. The R2 with the ducky.
Oh yeah.
And you got headphones and a little rubber ducky swimming. A floater. It's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, so many ways you can build. I think it's pretty cool.
It's so strange. I've never seen Cynthia. You've never seen Cynthia? Well, Cynthia.
No, you got to go back to my old videos.
Yeah. Cynthia, once upon a time, did make appearances.
Yeah. She just doesn't like getting all ready for it for just doing the video and yeah, I was a little particular about how we built, and she kind of like, I can't just build to build, you know, I got to do what you want to do and build what you want to build. And so she kind of just fell off of building a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, but then she can get back into it. She keeps saying she is. Yeah. She keeps like egging us on and everything, and then doesn't.
Lord Imden says he married a floating arm.
It's a droid. No, it's not a floating arm. She's there. Well, actually, she's taking off now, but she's gonna go running there, and so now we can really get into the name. No, I'm kidding.
Howard Juan. Howard.
Howard.
Howard John.
Howard John. That sounds cool. I like it a little. Howard. How? Like how? How?
The Synthy droid.
C3PO, or just call him Sipo.
Sipo.
But well, no, it's C3PO.
K2SO.
K2. Call him K2. That would be an odd name, that like one of Elon's kids.
Yeah,
right? Just call him K2.
Yeah. Hello, Lego Tools NI, and asking, can you be a mod? Generally, we don't admit mods by people asking to be mods. Generally, we'll look at who's showing up to live streams consistently and supporting the channel, liking, subscribing, donating, all that sort of stuff, making sure that engaging in the chat. So, and that's generally how I then decide that I want to make somebody a mod. So
consistency is key.
Yeah. Edward Juan. Well, we've just done that. We're going around in circles now.
Which doesn't want Edward.
Yeah. Which reminds me, well, not that we're going around in circles, but it reminds me that we need to talk about something else, which was Andor. Are you excited, Ed?
Oh yes, I am excited. I'm really excited about that.
I imagine we'll
I
probably
haven't even seen any of the trailers, but I've seen it on Disney. It says coming soon or whatever.
Yeah. Well, have you actually you haven't seen the trailer?
No.
What?
You haven't seen it?
Oh,
Nope.
you should. You should.
Yeah, I gotta
100%
catch
watch
up
the
with that
trailer.
for sure.
It's a really, really exciting trailer. And do you know the news that they're going to be releasing 3 episodes at a time?
What?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's gonna be so cool because I hate waiting all week for one
exactly.
Oh, that is so cool.
My main criticism of Andor last time round was, it's slow, right? And that's because they put a lot of thought into character development and story and all that stuff. But it was slow. But the fact now that we're gonna get 3 episodes,
it's gonna move it right along.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Sweet.
So that is
cool.
With 12 episodes, the equivalent of 4 Star Wars movies, which is just amazing. And with the quality of Andor,
I wonder how many episodes it's going to be total.
I think it's 12.
Okay.
So divide that by 3, you got 4 weeks of
4 weeks of
Andor.
Yeah. That is pretty cool, though.
The only annoying thing, of course, is that people will be posting spoilers. So I want to make sure that I sit down and watch them together.
All 3.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll watch one and then go online and see everyone talking about episode 3, and I'll be like, oh, great. So
it's gonna be like watching a movie every time, huh?
Huh?
It's gonna be like watching a movie every time.
Exactly. That's why it's exciting, and with the budget and the remember the attention to detail with the sets and the crazy costumes and stuff for Andor, like it will feel like a Star Wars movie a week, I'm sure. I've got to go. 5 a.m. start tomorrow. Thanks for the stream, guys. Keep pushing for Rogue. Thank you, Lord Imp. Appreciate you.
I'm gonna do that, Lord Imp. Yeah, thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Good night, buddy.
Andor.
Sometimes it's not that fun. She just kind of she wouldn't. She's not that kind of like eccentric person. I am. I'm kind of like, hey, anything flows and let's have fun. But she's like, nope. She wants to.
This is our child.
It is her child, yeah.
Yes, that's true. That is true.
And that's why I can't argue with her,
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with her. We both got to come to an agreement.
Yeah. I'm sure you will. I think pray about it as well. Pray about it.
Yeah. Good idea. She keeps saying, it's like, I'm just going to run into the back room when you're not looking. You're busy with the baby, and I'm going to go neighbor Jeremiah. No, you better not. No.
Run into the what? Run into the what?
Into the back, like where she goes and fills out the information, after she has a kid. I'm like, no, I'm gonna beat you to it. You're gonna be on that bed for hours. I'm like, I'm gonna beat you to it.
You'd be like, she'd be like, look over there, run. TV people assign mods. Yes, no, don't worry about. I will assign mods as and when mods are needed, but just consistency is key. We're probably gonna finish up in when this bag is finished. So we may make it to the 2-hour mark, we may not, but do stick with us until the end. If you can.
Much appreciated. I got a bag done.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Most impressive. Yeah, it's building the biggest one out of the, which is the body, that's why it's the biggest one. Because if you look at it, you have the different bags or the different parts would be, this is one of the tigers. Or lion.
Yeah.
Lion or tiger. This is another one. Then one is the arm. The other one's the arm. And the last line is this whole body right here. With the wings. So it's going to be the biggest, fattest one, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see it down there. In the middle there. So that's the one I'm building right now.
Isn't that set like skyrocketed in value?
Yeah. I mean, it's probably worth around 350 to 400 right now.
Wow.
Yeah, and I have another one sitting sealed. I actually made it a point to find another because I did pay about, I think I paid $280 for one. close to 300 on the other one. So yeah, I paid a pretty price up there for them.
Yeah. Why did you buy two then? If it had already retired by the time that you did you just feel like it was going to go up in value even more?
I think maybe a little bit. I think I could probably make about $100, and that's if I sell it not on the like eBay. If I sell it on eBay or something like that, with the money they and everything they tax me on, I won't make any profit on it.
Yeah.
I'd have to sell it like directly, you know, on maybe like on Facebook or something like that, locally, I would say.
Correct me if I'm wrong though, but I believe eBay has eliminated selling fees, at least in this country.
Are they? I wouldn't know. I don't use it, so I wouldn't know. But
I think what's happened is that there's a rise. So there was a new app called Vinted, which I think is a US. I don't know if it's in the US, but it's big in this country anyway, and it's like secondhand. It originally started as like secondhand clothes, and then you sell secondhand items, and then they sell Lego on there, and you can sell anything really. And there would the big draw would be that there's no selling fees, so the price that they pay is the price that you receive. Now, the way that they make their money is that the buyer pays a bit like a what's it?
Subscription?
No, like a fee. Well, it's a buyer protection. They call it a buyer protection fee. So that technically it's just their way of making money, right? But the buyer pays a protection fee on each purchase. So that rose up in popularity, and eBay decided that they were going to switch and follow that model because so many sellers were deciding to sell on that where they weren't being
Yeah. Well, that's like a subscription. Like that's how Costco makes all their money, right? They have so many millions of members, and they give discounted product and everything like that. But they don't really make money off. I mean, they do, but the majority of their profits are from subscriptions, like people who subscribe or get a membership fee, right, to be able to shop at Costco. And we still get, like Legos are always at least 20% off right off the bat when you see them at Costco. So it's a good deal. But yeah, I mean, we pay $120 a year for it. Imagine that times
the savings. Yeah. I mean, Vinted is a free app to use, so you don't pay a subscription fee for it. Only when you buy something do you pay the protection fee on top. What that also means is that stuff is quite cheap on there because sellers are not upping the prices because they know they have to pay for fees, which is why I quite like using that app. But I think eBay is now switched, so it's worth looking into if you are considering selling to see whether they've changed it in the US as well as the UK.
I like Lando John.
Lando Juan. The Landalorian.
Cool. Oh, Jupiter would probably be a girl's name, no?
Yeah. You could get away with it.
Yeah. Adam.
Snoke.
Adam 1.
Are we back on baby names then?
Back on baby names. I keep seeing them.
People are desperate to find one Cynthia likes.
Yeah, really. That's the thing, is to have one that she can agree with too.
Yeah.
That we can both agree to. So the ones we've agreed to so far is Abraham and Ezekiel.
Okay. Ezekiel.
I really love Rogue, man. That would be so cool. Hey, Rogue, what's up?
Yeah.
I could just imagine him in high school, right? Trying to be cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Rogue. Come on, Rogue. Let's go.
And what would they call him? RJ, if you wanted to. And RJ is quite cool.
That is cool. That'd be cool if she'd actually let me do that.
I don't think that's gonna happen though.
I don't think it's gonna happen. No, I honestly don't. But
yeah,
I can dream.
We just passed the hour and 45-minute mark, which is fantastic, and we will be finishing up as soon as this bag is over. So do stick with us until the very end. Make sure you like it up. I think we are at 22. Oh, come on, guys. We can be less stingy. We just gone down to 21. We can do this. We can get to at least 25 likes.
22 likes. Let's go, guys.
Yeah, let's get that like count up there. If we could get one donation to support the channel by the end of the live stream, that would be really brilliant as well. So do consider that with the link in the description. Of course, it's not the end of the world if people don't donate, but it just really supports the channel.
Oh boy, yeah. We can do better than that, guys. 20. Come on, come on. And start snapping fingers again.
I think gone are those days.
Joke. Although it was fun back in the day, snapping fingers. I mean, let's say, can't do that no more.
Hey, WM Productions, welcome to the channel. Well, I know you've been on the channel for a while. Welcome to the live stream.
What would you call Ezekiel day to day?
Yeah. Zeke. Okay.
Zeke. Yeah. That's kind of why I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. We call him Zeke.
And then you call him Ezekiel
or EJ.
Huh? Yeah.
Or EJ.
You'd call him Ezekiel when he's in trouble, though. Ezekiel.
Oh, yeah. Ezekiel.
Yeah, I could get behind that name.
Disney one. Well, we go to Disney enough, huh?
Yeah, that would be very confusing.
Yeah. That's funny.
Ross. No, not really a fan of Ross.
Rob?
Rob would be short for... Was Rob short for something?
Robert.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Robert.
Rob.
But Ross, no, I mean... Reminds me of Friends TV show.
Yeah, that's what that's what I thought of, yeah.
I love Friends, but not that much.
What about Timothy, says Byington. Timothy's a biblical name.
Timmy. Am I missing something here?
Lego Star Wars.
Just call him Star Wars.
I saw a funny thing yesterday that was like kid to his dad, mum. Sorry, I'm messing it up. It was a meme that it said kid to his dad. Dad, why is sister called Rose? Because your mother really loves flowers. That makes sense. Okay, Lego Star Wars.
Rose. That's good.
We have said. Have we said David? I don't know if we discussed David.
David. I don't think we said David, but I don't know if we will use David. There's lots of Davids out there.
Yeah.
Including one of my childhood friends. Still talk to him here and there, but David Ortiz is.
I think Cody would be a very cool name to go with.
Oh, that would be cool.
But I don't think Cynthia would come around to that.
I don't know. Cody.
I want to name him after Commander. What?
Commander. I'll just name him Commander. Commander. That's too long. Commander. Yeah, way too long. Can't be 3 syllables, bro.
Right, guys. 10 minutes until we finish up. You don't like Cody, says Green Goose. Wow. I like Cody. I mean, if you want a unique name, there's not many Judas. Although there are more Judas in America than there are in the UK. But I have never met Judah, someone else called Judah.
I personally haven't seen that many.
No, I have. I've only met one person called Judah in my life.
I can't at the top of my head I can't think of anybody else's name that's Judah except for you.
Yeah. So
it's definitely not intimate to me other than with like your name. Like I don't know anybody else that's close to me.
Yeah.
That's named Judah.
I reckon Cynthia could come around to Judah.
I think she can too. I mean, it's close to Jeremiah, and she wanted a JJ.
Yeah, that's true. Baby Goose.
Let me think. I didn't even look. Green Goose said that, right?
No, it actually wasn't. It was Gamer29. Although I don't know.
Oh, was it?
How much did Green Goose pay you for that comment?
All right. No. Oh boy, I really thought it would have been him.
Where is it?
The Goose. Maverick, huh?
Oh, is that from Top Gun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maverick, and then Goose was the other guy's name.
Yeah, I thought so. Right, I'm connecting the rest of Chewie's body. I think like that. How does that go? Oh, I see. So we actually are connecting it. Right. Wait, so...
Are you actually going to get the body done this time?
Well,
Or almost?
Yes, I think... I just got to work out which way around it goes.
Skinny one. Skinny. No. That sounds funny, but no. Skinny one. Skinny one. You're the skinny one, especially because it doesn't run in the family that we're too skinny. Athletic, yes, but not skinny.
Okay. Just connecting the body.
Skinner, huh? Like in Leonard Skinner. Skinner.
What I'll do is I'll move the camera up a little bit so you guys can see the body being connected. There we go. Now, I think it's like this. I think it is a ball joint. It's two ball... Oh. It's two ball joints, so I've just got to work out how to...
Oh, those are sometimes tough to get into, yeah.
Yeah, it's just because they're not... It's kind of an angle as well, which is...
Yeah.
How does that work?
You gotta be careful not to bust the leg either while you're doing it.
Yeah, just got to work this out.
Reacher? Ah, that's pretty cool. Reacher. What are we naming? What's up, WM Productions? We are trying to find a name for my son. It's coming in 3 months. We haven't decided on one, so pretty much the whole stream has been us playing with names. So it's been kind of fun. Yeah. A little comedic as well. Data one. Data one. No, that one. No, that one. That was a good one, Kilowatt. No, it was that one. Who did it? That one. Oh, too good. Oh boy.
But the thing is, Cynthia's going to insist on him being called John anyway, so we've been basing it off the wrong thing.
Yeah, that's why everyone's payment. That's why if you guys are late here, we've already decided that it's going to be John, which is Juan in Spanish, but she doesn't want to name it Juan because there's millions of Juans out here, especially in California. So we're not going to name it Juan. We're going to name it John. Her late grandfather was born Juan, but when he migrated to America, became a citizen, in his citizenship paperwork, he changed his name to John. So he died John Serrano, and we were just honoring the late John. So that's going to be his middle name for sure. So we've been kind of trying to see what goes together with John or Juan. And I love Obi-Wan or Rogue One, but I don't think Cynthia's going to fall for that.
Okay, I think this is right. So it's kind of an angle, but I think that's correct. Is it, Ed? Have you built this Chewie?
No, I haven't even got that Chewie.
It's an angle. It's like that.
Let me see. Turn it to the side. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks right.
I think it's right because on the box it looks like anyone who's built this Chewie just confirm. But I think I think it looks as it should. There's no reason. Yeah.
Just double check that it's not backwards. You know what I mean?
No, that's definitely. No,
like
that's
the front
right.
is not in the back.
No, that's right because if you look at the instructions, where are we?
Juan Pork.
Yeah.
No, Pork Juan. It'd have to be. It's not gonna be Juan Pork. That's not his last name. Raker. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. Raker. Yeah, it looks right.
Yeah.
Wait.
Which way around?
Hold that up again.
Wait a second. I've just got to try and work. Wait. There we go. Wait, so it's not gonna be like that.
Yeah. Feet forward. Yeah.
Looks
yeah,
right.
That's right.
Looks right to
Yeah.
me.
Looks good to me.
There we go.
Looks good to me.
Okay, we're gonna finish up in 5 minutes, so we'll see it through. Oh, where are we? We'll see it through to the. Oh, it's so tall that it's appearing. Soon enough, Chewie's head will be making a cameo in the thing. But yeah, we'll see it
the
through.
last one, right? That's gonna be the last bag, probably. Like you're probably
the
gonna get to
head,
the arms first, huh?
I expect the last bag is gonna be the black plaque. So I don't know if it's gonna be the head, but
right. But it's after the arms, though, right?
Yes. Yeah. Look, I think
arms will be next.
Yeah. Arms is. I think the next bit is this side, the sides here, and then the arms. So more to do, more to be done, more live streams of building Chewbacca, but it's certainly coming along very nicely, and it is tall. It is tall. slightly getting nervous about how tall it's going to be and whether it's going to fit on my shelf. So we'll see. We'll find out, I suppose. Otherwise, I'll have to sit there. Yeah. Definitely not. I'm not doing one more bag today. No. Not one more bag today.
Late, bro. You got to go to school tomorrow, don't you?
Well, to be fair, it is a very small bag. It is a very small bag. I tell you what, right? If we can get a £5 donation with a link in the description, I will do one more bag. Okay?
Ooh.
I'll do this bag. It's only a little one, so it shouldn't be. It should only, but as a little incentive there. It's only a small bag, so I reckon we could do that. I reckon we could do it. So yeah, Green Goose, you know what to do. Says Gamer29.
Green Goose, go Goose, go.
Forest Elf. Oh no, I thought you were suggesting Forest Elf Juan as the name, and I was like, what? No, I'm not sure.
Why y'all saying Juan?
Yeah.
Oh, Forest Elf, welcome. Yeah, he just got here, huh?
What baby, Judah? What are you doing? Ed's baby. Ed is having. Well, not. Well, Ed isn't having the baby. Cynthia's having the baby. Ed is the father.
I'm not quite having the baby, but it looks like it. I know, but no, not me.
What are you doing in your student accommodation? What? I live here, Forest Elf.
That's funny.
It's not Judah's yet. Oh no, it's not my baby. I don't have a girlfriend, let alone the wife of my child. The wife of my child? No, the mother of my child.
You're looking way ahead there.
Wouldn't want to explain that family tree. Yeah, that would be a bit forward thinking. No, not a boyfriend either. I don't swing that way for herself, but no. Having a child in that case would be, well, at least a biological child would be slightly difficult.
Sorry for herself. He doesn't swing that way.
Yeah. Sorry to disappoint you, sir.
Sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah.
We're kidding, Forrest.
Thought we'd let you down gently. Judah, has your cooking been doing good? You've put a few pounds on. What? I put a few pounds on? I have not. So rude.
How dare you?
I don't think I have. Let's have a look. What do you think? I don't think so.
I think he was talking to me.
Huh? No, he says, Judah, has your cooking been doing good? I don't think so.
Oh my god.
Maybe it's because I went home over the weekend and enjoyed home cooking.
The potluck.
Yeah. Cooking, yeah, cooking with Judah. Yeah, we need a
cooking show.
Yeah.
Boy. Yeah, I can't wait to get this done either, man. I don't particularly like the lions. I mean, they don't really look like robotic, I guess, mechanical tires or whatever. But I don't particularly like seeing it. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. But once I put it together and he looks like that, that's going to be cool.
Yeah. Oh, Green Goose says, insert awkward silence here. No, I'm looking at the time because I'm like, I said we were finishing at the 2-hour mark if we don't, unless we get a surprise donation towards the end, and that time is ticking away. We got 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
What time is it over there?
It is 10 to 9.
Okay.
So pretty late.
Late. Yeah, pretty late.
Green Goose has put in a £5 super chat. Thank you so much. Green Goose, thank you very much. Thank you.
Way to go, Goose. Way to go, Goose.
Thank you so much. Well, there we go. All right. Only 2 more bags though. Well, I'm not doing 2 more bags. I'll do 1 more bag as I promised. But thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it, Green Goose. Thank you so much.
Don't know that.
Right, let's do this. It's only a little bag, so it shouldn't even take that long, but thank you so much. Green Goose says that child better be called Yoda now. Yeah, I'm not sure Edward's going to say, right, guys, the person who donates the most gets to name my child. I think that might be a bit far.
No. Yeah, Cynthia would kill me.
Would be a great fundraiser for the channel, but no, I reckon Cynthia would not be best pleased.
She would not.
Right, we're calling him Jabba. What?
Jabba. Jabba John.
Yeah. Jabba John. I don't know why I thought of like a vicar, like hello Jabba John, like Father John, Jabba John. Yeah, but thank you very much for the super chat, Green Goose. Thank you, I appreciate it.
That was funny. Oh, that's a good one. I've been cracking me up all stream, man. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate
It has
you guys.
been a very amusing stream, I will say. I'll switch back to the build cam so you guys can see. I'm a man of my word. I am doing the doing this.
Yes, I Gamer29 said, Ed, did you just dab?
It's a dono dab. It's a dono dab.
A dono dab. Every time somebody donates. Dono dab.
That was it's iconic. Dono dab.
Whereas pulling up the top 10 gag names. Gag? What does it mean by gag?
I think like you're gagged because they're so bad. I think that's.
You're so bad, just like.
Yeah, I think so. Graham. No, we're not going with Graham.
Graham. Oh, Graham. Graham
Juan.
That one is so funny. That one's so funny. I mean, Christ, if I had, if Cynthia was just a comedian, she probably would.
Yeah.
Which one? That one. Oh, what did you do? Who did it? That one. Oh, that's funny. That would be too funny.
Right, I'm trying to find this piece. I'm very confused. Is it not? No, it's. Oh no, it is. It is in the bag. There we go. It's a rookie mistake. I knew it wasn't there.
Missing a piece.
Nope, found it. Found it. All is well. All is well. So yes, last chance, guys, to hit that like button. I don't know what likes we're on 23. Come on, guys. Slowly, we go so slowly today.
It is. And we had quite the viewers today.
We did actually. Today's viewership, we've still got 15 people watching, which is really good.
It's free, just to remind you.
Yeah, liking is free.
That doesn't cost you anything. Meet the grams.
How much do to get Chewy done? How much do at? What do you mean?
How much of a donation to get Chewy?
Oh no, I don't think I'm doing Chewy tonight. I'm afraid.
That's
another. That's another day. But that's good because it means more live streams. I have actually. That reminds me. I have actually got a set that I brought from home to build, which is going to be my next build after Chewy. And because we passed the 2-hour mark, I'll show you guys. Drum roll.
Oh, nice.
Ahsoka's Interceptor. This is going to be my next build after Chewy. I managed to get it for just £30, which is, I think, a pretty good price for it. Considering I think the retail price is £45.
Yeah, expensive. I was like,
$45
I saw that at Walmart the other day for retail. I'm like, what?
Yeah. But this will be my next build after we finish with Chewy. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was watching some guy, he was talking about how the tariff thing is going to be affecting Legos here because...
Oh, really?
We don't have a Lego factory here in America.
Oh, of course, yeah, because there's tariffs on Mexico.
They are planning on building one. So Lego's in the works. I believe they said that they hope to have it done by 2027. I believe. It's still 2 years away, so what's going to happen? And everyone's kind of wondering, it's like, is it really going to affect us? You know,
Well, I didn't think it was blanket tariffs at this point, is it? I don't think it's all Mexican goods, is it? Yet.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
It is. Yeah, it's a blanket tariff.
Oh.
On all goods, anything coming in from Mexico or Canada.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, and that is I'm assuming that's where we get the majority of our product from is the Mexico factory.
The Mexico factory, yeah, because that's where a lot of the leaks come from, that Mexico factory.
Mm-hmm.
So wow, that'll be really interesting to see. But Lego, I would be really annoyed if Lego decides to increase prices in the US and then say, well, we've increased prices there, so we've got to increase prices everywhere. Like, no. No, thank you. So I hope
they
not.
should just eat the cost. You guys make enough money already. Just eat the cost.
Well, they did announce record profits again, and only last week was I saying that I thought Lego's profits would die down, but clearly there's clearly a lot of people who are continuing to buy Lego at the prices, and if you think a set is overpriced, wait for it to go on sale and then vote with your wallet is what I say. Otherwise, if you just say it's all really overpriced and then just buy it on day one, then Lego will just think suckers. So yeah, that's what I do. I mean, with this Ahsoka's Interceptor, I thought it was overpriced, so I didn't buy it on day one. I waited until I could get it for a sale, and I bought it for good price. And the same with the ARC 170, I managed to get that for a really good price as well. So I'm now sort of waiting to buy them on sale if I think they're overpriced. I will hopefully buy that Slave 1 UCS that is rumored on day one for the promo, because the value will come in the promo, and hopefully the set itself won't be egregiously overpriced and it's going to be pretty good. So we'll see. But yeah, that's my advice to anyone who's annoyed with the Legos prices. Just don't pay the full price then. Very easy to wait.
Because if those tariffs take effect like the way is Trump is planning, it's gonna hit right when May the 4th comes through.
Oh yeah.
And I can't imagine I want my May the 4th. I always get my May the 4th promo. I usually buy like enough to get about 3 of those promos.
Yeah.
Most of the time, last ever since I started collecting and everything. But at this point, I'm like, man, I might only be able to get 1 promo this time.
Yeah, I generally like to have 1 sealed and one open that I can build.
Right.
So I've got the sealed Death Star promo, which was last year's, and I've got the sealed Homestead with Baru Lars, which was the year before, I think. And then we've got the one that's coming out this year as well, which is hopefully going to be quite cool and quite unusual. That's what I've heard.
Well, that doesn't affect us all, man. But those are the times we live in right now.
Part of me thinks he won't actually go through with them, but that's the problem. That's why the market's reacted so badly to it, because no one knows. No one can get inside his head.
Yeah, and I wasn't much for investing. I have my 401k, and when I first signed up, I signed up for the fund that invests in treasury bonds or whatever, which is the safest one. There is no risk for market loss or anything, right?
Yeah.
So I was steadily growing my investment by like 3 to 4% every year, and it's just been steadily going, up and up and up. Then I took the advice, believe it or not, by a Republican Trump supporter. He said invest in the S&P 500.
Yep.
I literally took his advice back in November.
Yep.
Right after Trump won.
Yep.
And thinking,
it's gone down.
Okay, well, he's I'm gonna put my faith and see if it's true. And this guy's he's a veteran. He's a very nice guy and an older gentleman. I respect and value his his advice, even though he's a Trump supporter. I don't hate Trump supporters, guys. That's not what it is. But I took his advice. Lo and behold, I lost I lost everything I gained from last year.
Yes, I think that is very common in investing. But I think the strategy is, obviously this isn't an investing channel, but the strategy is always hold. Like, just hold on to it and it will eventually recover. But it is always annoying when you're investing in something and then it just goes down and it's like, oh, well, that was completely...
Well, I went back and changed it. I went back and changed it to the treasury bonds. So, because I don't know how far this is going to go down. Like, if we're it's only happening because of the proposed tariffs, right? So it's not like it's even happening yet.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
It's already tanking. And so if he actually follows through with it, I can imagine it's going to tank a little bit more before it starts to go up, if it ever does. So I'm taking the safe side right now for now, and then if I do see it start to go up again, then I'll switch it back.
Yeah. I'm trying to find, because basically I've got 2 of these spare cheese slopes, and I just think, why would there be 2 spare cheese slopes? So I'm just double checking Bricklink to see if they are spare. There's 2 spares, but it just seems kind of weird to me that there would be 2. Oh no,
Bricklink tells you if there's spares.
Yeah, if you scroll down, it says extra items, and lo and behold, there are 4 extra items of these. So they are extras. Nice.
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, if you go into the set inventory, scroll all the way down, it shows you where the extra parts are, which is cool. We're going to finish up there. So thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Here is Chewie. He has a torso, and the sides of it are completed. Thank you so much, Green Goose, for that £5
you already finished that bag?
super chat. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Boom. Done. Next week, I think arms, and then maybe the head and the thing. I mean, it depends. It depends how much we'll get done. But Chewy, looking good. Ed, have you made progress?
Yeah, not much, but not as much as you did. But this around,
It's something. It's something. Yeah.
It's something. I got almost 2 bags done.
Yeah.
Almost.
Well, I'll tell you what we have made progress on, baby names. So
yeah,
there we go.
yeah, definitely a lot to choose from now.
Yeah, exactly. Green Goose says £5 for the next bag. Look, I think I'll finish up. You can save the £5 for next week, but we got to finish up. I've got drama school tomorrow, but thank you so much anyway. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, Green Goose, Skinny, Cole Nelson, Giovanni, and everybody else, Forest Elf, that we've had watching today, Gamer29. Really appreciate all of you guys for tuning in, and it's been a really good live stream. Lots of fun, and make sure you've got the notifications on for the new video and then the new live stream. So thank you so much, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.
Appreciate you guys. Later.